Hi, this is David Tolbert, and I'm just entering my first video journal. Just wanted to give you some observations that I made in my basically on my first observation at the elementary school that I went to. The classroom was an SDC classroom. It wasn't primarily made for students with autism, but there were students with autism present in the classroom, a little more higher functioning students, and they worked really well within the classroom environment. As I put in my report and my summary for the APERS assessment tool, the classroom itself was organized extremely well. I felt there were, sections within the classroom for different kinds of activities, such as, whole group instruction. Right in the center there, where every student had a desk and all the resources they need for whole group. There were two half circular shaped tables for breakouts into small groups to either to work on, station work or specific skills depending on what their needs were or their services required. There was a corner in the room for quiet time and reading, a little small library, soft chairs, which seemed really comforting and exciting for a lot of the kids to go to. There were a little computer station, and then of course cubbies for their backpacks and their lunch boxes and resources. Also, something I'd never seen in that classroom was the whiteboard opened up almost like a closet door, and within it there were all sorts of different resources and games and activities and stuff like that. So actually, the classroom was really well designed. However, looking at the APERS assessment tool, when you looked specifically at the room design, there is a requirement on here around physical barriers, structural boundaries between activities, and based on students' needs. And there were no structural boundaries, but there were clear, boundaries of where certain activities and certain aspects of the classroom took place, which the students obviously recognized and followed without any problem. School environment was really positive. There was, a clear defined routine around building the schedule for each student, and some students had particular services such as speech, or some students went mainstream for math or language arts or something like that. And it was all talked about at the very, very beginning of the day. Every single kid had their own little calendar that they were filling out as they were planning out their day. And I think that overall, like the way the routines and the classroom was set up, the teacher has done a very good job, along with the support staff, of building a really positive environment and for the kids to, kind of know what their expectations are, and to, have the tools and the supports necessary for them to meet all the expectations that were there. So, um, overall impressions, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it was really good, and I enjoyed, visiting the classroom. The teacher was very welcoming. And so it was my first experience really observing a classroom outside of my kids, my own kids. Even though then I don't really stick around too long, so it was nice to have a little prolonged time to kind of see their, how it's structured, and it was very positive. So hopefully, if we do have more observations in the future for this course, hopefully I could use that teacher in that classroom again. All right, thank you.